In this session, we learn about the basics of computer. The computer majorly classified into two divisions. One is hardware, the second one is software. Hardware is a physical part of the computer, like keyboard, mouse, monitor. These are all the hardware of computer. Software is a set of program, like Windows, Unix, Word, payroll. These are all the program. This is software. Set of program is software. For example, our human body in human system. So our human parts of human body is example for computer hardware. So in our human body, leg, hand, vein, heart, blood circulation, vein connection. So eyes. These are all part of the human body is a hardware to the human system. So that human system is loaded on software to control and manage the part of the human body. That software loaded, that is preloaded at the time of birth. So after birth, so we can learn different type of applications by using this human system, that is human body system. We can apply and learn more applications like swimming, driving, drawing, building, construction. So like our artistic concept of artistic learning, dancing, drawing, these are all the different type of application. That applications are performed through, that applications are done through the human system. That human system already controlled and managed by some preloaded software. That software is human system software. So after the controlling of human system, so it will execute, that is it will learn swimming, driving, drawing. These are all the application software. So two kind of parts is two kind of division is available in human system. One is human parts. This is hardware of human system. Another one is already stored some program at the time of birth. That program control and manage and provide the connection and function of all human parts. After control and manage the human parts, we can do different type of work, that is drawing, swimming, building, construction, mechanism, bike mechanism. So we do different type of work. This type of work are application software. This type of work are application software. So system software, it is control the human system and provide connection to the human body, the parts of human body. So and manage the parts of human body. So this is two kind of division is available in our human system also. One is hardware and another one is software. In similarly, computer is also has two division. One is hardware and another one is software. Hardware is a physical part of computer like keyboard, mouse, monitor, RAM, hard disk. So these are all the hardware to the hardware parts of the computer. We want to control and coordinate, manage the control, coordinate and manage these parts by some software. Then after coordinate, control and manage the software, so that computer is functioning. Then only we apply that computer to do the specific application like typing, that is documentation by using Word, MS Word. We can prepare a salary bill by using payroll. So these are all the kind of application software. So software is also consists of two types. One is system software, the second one is application software. System software for control the computer, that is it is control and manage the all part of computer. It also provide the logical connection to the all part of computer. So system software to control the system, computer system. By using this system software, the all part of computer is controlled and managed and provide link. Then only it's functioning. Application software to solve the user requirements like accounting, word processing, photo editing. These are all the user requirements. So application software to help the human, that is user. System software to help the system, computer system. So if we want to find a software is a system or application software, if we want to find the software is a system software or application software, that software is help to computer, this is system software. A software is help to user, this is application software. So word processing, that is MS Word, this is help to user, because user can create a document through Word. In accounting software, user can create account and manage the account. So in photo editing, this is also help to user. But translator, operating system, these are all help to computer system. So these are all the system software. System software also classified into two types. One is operating system, another one is translator. So operating system is help to operate the computer. It provide logical connection to all part of the computer. What is a logical connection? If we want to connect a pen drive to the computer, just we insert the pen drive to the USB port of computer. This is a physical connection. This connection given by user, that is given by human. So this is physical connection. But after that, computer detect the USB device. It checks related device driver software. Then it make logical connection. That is it allocate some addressing, IRQ and like that. So it make logical connection. So this is logical connection. If we insert a USB pen drive into the USB port, this is physical connection. Then after it sets appropriate device driver, then install, then it display one message that is now it is ready to use. So this is logical connection. If we want to fit a light to our room, just we make a connection from keyboard, from switch box. That is, we insert a plug to the plug point. That plug point placed in switch box. We plug into the plug point of switch box. Then we get the wire. Then other side we connect the light, that is bulb. So this is physical connection. If we switch on the switch box, if we switch on the appropriate, if we press the appropriate switch, then only the electricity is passed from that switch box to light through wire. So this is logical connection. So operating system provide logical connection to all part of the computer. Then it act as a resource manager. That is, what are the resources? Keyboard, mouse, monitor, internal memory, hard disk. So these are all the resources. So it manages resource. So it acts as a resource manager. So then it also acts as a layer between application software and computer. Because computer does not directly understand the application software. So it acts as a layer between application software and computer. Because operating system is know about the hardware specification of the computer. Because operating system are related to computer hardware devices. So it is specifically designed for a specific hardware. Just like our human, that is just like our human and animals. So dog has a one of operating system already loaded at the time of birth. So the dog has one of operating system. That operating system is only know about the part of the dog. Horse also has a specific operating system that is especially designed for horse. So it loaded at preloaded at the time of birth of horse. So that horse operating system is know about the specification that parts of horse. It's specially designed for horse operations. If we swap the operating system, that is dog operating system into horse operating system into dog, so it malfunctioning, because the horse activity is completely different from dog activity. So operating system is related to hardware. It's not common for all. So for a specific processor, specific hard disk, specific memory, so based on that hardware specification, the operating system is created. So operating system is related to computer hardware. Then second type is translator. Translator is also help to computer, because the common definition of system software is a software is help to computer system. This is called system software. A software is help to human. This is called application software. But translator is also help to system. What is the translator? That is direct dictionary meaning of translator is it translate from one language to translate some informations from one language to another language. That person is translator. We want to translate English to Hindi. So we need one translator. Hindi to English to Hindi translator. The translator knows Hindi and English. Then only he translate the English sentences or information into Hindi informations. So in similar way, in computer system also has translator that translate the human understanding program into machine understanding form. So it is also translate kind of language into kind of language. That is human understanding language into machine understanding language. This is the translator of computer system. The translator is also classified into three types. The first one is assembler. The assembler is a software. That software help to computer. It convert from assembly language into machine language coding. It convert the assembly language program into machine language program. This is the function of assembler. Interpreter. Interpreter is also a kind of translator. So it is also convert high level language into machine language. Because computer is no only machine language. Computer understand only machine language. Machine language is a mother language computer. Mother language of computer. So we understand assembly language, high level languages. But computer understand only machine languages. But machine language is very difficult to learn. We cannot able to understand that. So then only we invent some languages, computer languages, that is easy to human compare than machine language. So, but computer understand only machine language. We want to convert that human understanding languages into machine languages. So, assembly language, high level languages are human understandable language. But machine language is only language to computer. So, assembler convert the assembly language into machine language. But interpreter is also a software. That software convert high level language program into machine language, but line by line. What is line by line? That is interpreter read a statement, that is read one line from high level language program, then it converted into machine code. Then it read a next line from the high level language program, then it converted into machine language. Then it converted the third line. So it's read line by line and then it converted into machine language. So line by line translator. Interpreter is a line by line translator. Compiler is also convert high level language into machine language, but it is whole program. First it read all statement of the program, then it convert it into machine code. It is a one time processing. It's read all coding, then it convert into machine. But interpreter and compiler both are translate the high level language into machine language, but that is translation speed is vary. Interpreter and the translation speed of interpreter is low because it translates line by line. The translating speed of compiler is high because it's translate whole program. In memory, if at the time of invention of C languages, the computer memory, main memory, internal memory is the size of internal memory is small size. That is low memory capacity. For low memory capacity, interpreter is suitable. High memory capacity, compiler is suitable because it read one line, then it stored into internal memory, then it converted. So it's required only low memory capacity. But a compiler, it's read all program, then it's stored into main memory. So it's required more memory. So if the computer have more memory, the compiler is suitable. If the computer have low memory, so interpreter is suitable. But both interpreter and compiler is do the same work. That is, it convert high level language into machine language. Operating system. Operating system also classified into two types: single user operating system, multi-user operating system. In single user operating system, it operates a single computer. That is, that computer has only one keyboard, mouse, one processing unit, hard disk, memory. So it is a single computer. So it has only one processor. So it can at the time one user can operate the computer. So it is a single user operating system. At the time single user can operate the computer. So it is a single machine. That is standalone machine. If we want to transfer data from the single computer to another single computer, we use removable storage media like DVD, pen drive, disk, like that. So it's take time. So the transfer data through removable storage media is only a way to transfer the data from one computer to another computer. So then it required individual printer, individual internet are required. If it is a standalone machine, if we have 3 computers, so these are all individual machines. It does not connect with any cable or wireless. So these are all the individual machine. If we want to print file, if we want to take some printout, we use separate printer for 3 computers. So the first computer required one printer, second one required another. So it's required 3 printers, 3 modem, 3 internet connections, because it is not connect with another. It does not connect with other. So it is a standalone. In multi-user operating system, connect more than one computer to sharing information and resources. Resources mean that is printer, modem, internet. These are all the resources. So multi-user operating system, that is networking operating system. Multi-user operating system is also called as networking operating system. So connect more than one computer to share information and resources through any one of the transmission media, that is through wire or wireless. For example, so this is the internet, it is a router come modem. So 2 computer, two desktop, one laptop, one printer is there. So these are all connected with wireless. So this is networking. So it has networking operating system. To operate this network, we require multi-user operating system, that is networking operating system. So the single computer requires single user operating system. But multi-user networking operating system, networking operating system. That networking operating system provide and maintain the connection between these network nodes. These are all the node. So it transfer data. We can share the data between these devices. If we give print command, so we can give print command from any one of the computer, the printer is working. We can get only one internet connection. We can access internet in all machines. So this is multi-user operating system. The example of operating system, for single user operating system, PC-DOS, personal computer disk operating system. Personal computer disk operating system is one of single user operating system. That operating system was developed by IBM. So it's the company name is IBM, but the developer is Bill Gates. So Bill Gates was working at the time of invention of PC-DOS. So this is the first operating system for personal computer. IBM company invented the personal computer. IBM is the inventor for large scale integrated circuits, that is processor. Personal computer processor. So they developed one operating system to control the personal computer, to control and manage the personal computer. That operating system is PC-DOS, that developed by Bill Gates for IBM. That is personal computer disk operating system. Then Bill Gates start one company, that is Microsoft. The first that Microsoft released the disk operating system. It has some advanced feature of PC-DOS. It is included the PC-DOS, and also it added some advanced features. So it is a best operating system for personal computer. Then IBM OS bar 2. This is graphical user interface. There's two type of operating system. One is character user. Character user, that is we enter the command. We interact the computer through text command. Just we type the letter. This is character user interface. Just like our Windows, this is the graphical user interface. If we click the my computer, it shows one window. That window consists of hard disk and DVD drives and all things. So this is the graphical user interface. Through graphics, we can interact the computer. Through character, we can interact the computer. So this is character user interface. PC-DOS and MS-DOS is a character user interface. IBM OS bar 2 operating system /2. This is a graphical user interface. So it developed by IBM. Then Microsoft released Windows. So this is a graphical user interface operating system. So they released 95 at year 1995. So released 98 at year 98. Millennium Edition at year 2000. Then XP at 2003. Vista 2005. Then 7.0. Then 8.0. Now it is 10.0. So these are all the single user operating system. In multi-user operating system, Microsoft released networking operating system also. That is MS Windows NT for networking OS. This is multi-user operating system for networking. Windows 2000 is a next version. 2003, 2008, 2010. These are all the multi-user operating system released by Microsoft. Then another Linux, Unix, Xenix, Novel Network. These are all the multi-user operating system from different companies. But one machine has one operating system. One machine has one operating system. But we are using dual booting. Through dual booting, we can select any one operating system. That is in dual booting, we install Linux and Windows. the time of booting, it gives some list, that is 1 is Unix, 2 for Windows. If we select 1, it boot from Linux. If we select 2, it boot from Windows. But this is not recommended, because one operating system is designed for specific hardware. So the functionality of operating system is different from other operating system. The handling of computer parts is different from other operating system. So one operating system handling methodology of computer parts is differ with another operating system handling methodology. So we use only one operating system to one machine. That is also related to the hardware specification. For Pentium 1 computer, so Windows 95 for Pentium 1, Windows 98 for Pentium 2, Windows Me for Pentium 3, Windows XP for Pentium 4, then dual core Vista, then Core 2 Duo, i3, i5, i7. So based on that processor, we can use appropriate operating system. If we try to install, that is Pentium 3 processor is Me, XP is for Pentium 4. If we try to install XP in Pentium 3, it may be work or malfunctioning, but it reduces the speed. The hardware is also will failure. It causes failure of hardware. So we must use appropriate operating system to the hardware. So operating system is very closer to hardware. That operating system is control the computer. So we must use the appropriate operating system to the specific hardware. The computer languages. Computer languages, yes, already we studied about the translator, that is assembler, interpreter, compiler. Assembler convert assembly language into machine language, but interpreter and compiler convert high-level language into machine language. That what is the languages? What are the computer languages? So what is the difference between human languages and computer languages? So the common usage of language is to communicate the two entity. It may be a human or human and machine. Normal human languages to communicate the human. If we want to transfer we want to give some information to the other person, we need language. So this is human languages like English, Hindi, Telugu, Kannada, French. These are all the human languages. So each and every languages has some unique grammar. It has some unique symbol, then grammar and all things. So these languages, human languages to communicate human to human, but computer languages is help to communicate human to machine, human to computer machine. This is computer languages. That computer languages are classified into two types. One is low level language, second one is high level language. Low level language is closer to computer. That is the distance between the computer and the language, computer language. The computer and the language is very closed. That is low. The level is low. The distance between the computer and language is, the level is low. So that's why it called as low level language. So it is closer to computer. Low level languages are closer to computer, but high level languages are closer to programmer. That is user, closer to human. High level languages are easy to human. Low level languages are easily understood by computer. So low level language is closer to computer, high level language is closer to programmer. Low level language is also two types. One is machine language. It is also called as first generation language. Second type is assembly language, also called as second generation language, shortly 1GL, 2GL. So low level has two types. One is machine language or 1GL. Second one is assembly language or 2GL. High level languages also high level language also has two types. One is 3GL, third generation language, 4GL, that is fourth generation languages. What is the difference between low-level languages and high-level languages? What is the definition of low-level languages and the specialty of low-level languages? These are all the features of low-level languages and high-level languages. In low-level languages, so each and every language, it may be human languages or computer languages, it has unique symbol. For English, it has some unique symbol, that is A to Z. Small a to Z, capital A to Z. That is Libby. This is a symbol of English language. In similar way, computer languages also has some symbol. Machine language. So low-level language consists of two types. One is machine language and another one is assembly language. But machine language, the symbol is binary. In English language, symbol is A to Z. In machine language, symbol is binary. So all structure of computer language is also similar to the human language. So machine language symbol is in binary, that is two state, 1 or 0, presence or absence, signal available or not available, on or off. So electron has only two state. We represent in symbol, that is 0 or 1, only two state. For our identification, for readability, we indicate 0 for low, 1 for high. So binary consists of two symbols. So this is a symbol of machine language. By using this symbol only, we can write a program. By using A to Z, we write a sentences or essay or novel. So in that way, by using binary symbol, we can write a program. So this is very tedious one because it has only two symbol, 1, 0. If we want to write a binary form for India, just we put 1 0 1 0 0 1 0 1 0 0 1 0. We put combination of zeros and 1. We write combination of 1 zeros. But it is very tedious to learn. In mnemonics, so they invented assembly language because machine language is very difficult to learn. So assembly language invented to overcome the problem. So assembly language is easy compared than machine language. So this is also has some symbol. This form is mnemonic form, that is symbolic or mnemonic representation. If we want to write India, shortly we write that is IN for India, DE for Delhi, addition, ADD for addition, SUB for subtraction, JMP for sum. That is, it is a short form. It is a mnemonic or symbolic representation. This is assembly language. So this is easy to understand compared than machine language. But machine dependent, application independent. We want to know two concepts, that is machine dependent and application independent. It is very important to understand the computer languages. That is machine dependent. What is machine dependent? It is one language for one machine. If one computer, there is one processor is there, it has own language. For example, 8085 is one of the processor, microprocessor. But 8085 has own instruction set. By using this instruction set, we write a program for 8085 processor user computer. We cannot apply the same program into 8086 or Z80. So because 8086 has one instruction set, Z80 also has one instruction set. So one language for one machine, that is one instruction set. One instruction set to one machine. If we want to write a program for another machine, we write individually by using the other instruction set. So that is machine dependent. For one language, that is one instruction set or one language for one machine. This is machine dependent. But low-level languages, it may be a machine language or assembly language, both are in machine dependent. Application independent. What is application independent? So one language is suitable to all to write all kind of application. If we want to write business related application, if we want to write system software, if we would like to write application software, we use a same languages to write all kind of application. This is one language for all application. This called as application independent. That is one language to all. application is application independent. One language to one machine dependent. One language to one machine dependent. One language while all application independent. So low-level language is machine dependent and application independent. Machine language is the mother language of computer. So computer directly understand the machine language. For readability, for easiness, we found assembly language. But it's required translator because computer does not directly understand the assembly language. So we want to convert that assembly language into machine code. So it's required some translator. This is also a kind of software. It converts the assembly language program into machine language. We already discussed about that in previous slide. The learning is difficult. So binary language, machine language is learning is very difficult. But assembly language is moderately difficult. Then both languages are machine dependent. It is a main demerits. Machine dependent because one language for one machine, but one language for all machine is suitable to write the program. Because if we write a program, that program is suitable to all machine. This is machine independent. In machine dependent, we want, for example, if we want to write a word processing program like MS Word, so it's required for a separate program for 8085 because that program developed by using 8085 instruction set. If we want to write the same word processing software for Z80, then we write new software by using Z80 instruction set. So this is machine dependent. It is one major demerits of low-level languages. Then another demerits is application independent it's not a demerit. It's a merit because if we learn one language, we can write all kind of applications. So this is a merit, but machine dependent is a demerits. So one major demerits is machine dependent. Low-level language, the demerits of low-level language is machine dependent. The another demerits is the learning is very difficult. So it's required high knowledge to learn the program. The beginners is not able to learn the program. It's required high knowledge. It's take more time. This is the demerits of low-level languages. To overcome these demerits, the high-level language are introduced. High-level languages are in ordinary English like word. Machine language has binary code. Assembly language has mnemonic. The symbols of high-level languages are in ordinary English like word. That is input, accept, go to, if, while, for. This is closer to English words. So the learning is easy compared than low-level languages. Then instruction based on ASCII chart. That is all instruction of high-level languages based on ASCII chart. That ASCII chart is a chart. That chart developed by American National Standard Institute, shortly called as ANSI. That is ASCII. What is the meaning of ASCII? ASCII is American Standard Code for Information Interchange. ANSI is American National Standard Institute. That is American National Standard Institute is one of the research and development institute. That institute assembled the equipment users and equipment producers. That is computer user and computer manufacturer. So it arranged a conference. So they frame one ASCII chart by the acceptance of hardware manufacturer and hardware user. So they made one chart. That chart name is ASCII chart. That is American Standard Code for Information Interchange. That chart consists of 256 symbols that start with 0 and end with 255. Totally 256. The 256, within 256 it include capital A to Z, small a to Z, then special symbol numerics 0 to 9, special symbol comma plus minus star blank space alpha beta. So all kind of special symbols, numerics, capital A to Z, small a to Z. These are the characters. So ASCII is a ASCII chart, allocate a ASCII value to that character. This is ASCII chart. This ASCII chart developed by ANSI. So this is commonly accepted by all equipment manufacturer and equipment user. So if they want to, the equipment user or equipment manufacturer want to develop a new language, they must follow the ASCII chart. So through this ASCII chart, all languages are converted into machine independent. If we learn one language, if we write a program through this one language, we can use this program to all machine. That is one language to all machine. So the demerits of low-level language is machine dependent. So it overcome. But high-level language is machine independent because one language for all machine because of ASCII chart. But unfortunately, high-level language is also as one demerit, that is application dependent. Low-level language is application independent, that is one language for all application. By using one language, we can develop all kind of application. In high-level languages, by using one language, we can develop one type of applications. That is, if we want to write a business application, so COBOL is suitable to write only business application. COBOL is not suitable to write mathematical application. So if we want to write mathematical application, we can write through Fortran. Fortran is a Fortran languages for mathematical applications. Scientific related application, Pascal for scientific related application. So one language can develop one kind of application. This is application dependent. This is demerits. But machine independent is a merit. But this is also translator required because computer understand only machine code. But this is only a high-level language. We already discussed it. That is, interpreter is a line by line translator. Both are translate high-level language to machine code. So interpreter is a line by line translator. Compiler convert whole program into machine code. So the translation speed is high in compiler, low in interpreter. But interpreter require low memory to translation to the translation process. But compiler is require more memory for the translation process. But learning is easy compared than low-level language because it is this statements is just like a ordinary English word. So the learning is very easy.